Hello, this is Navid Ahmadi. Welcome to the next lesson. Today we are going to talk about thought mastery. And what thought mastery is, it's controlling and managing your thoughts. And when you control your thoughts and when you manage your thoughts, when you can change and shift your thoughts, you change and shift your motivation, you change and shift your emotions, and that causes you to change and shift your actions. A lot of you are going to talk about today comes from NLP. It's called Neuro-Linguistic Programming, which is a very long word. Neuro means nerve or brain. Something to do with the nerves or with the brain or with the nervous system. Neuro. Linguistic, we have learned already, linguistic means language or related to language or about language. And programming, of course, it's similar to program like a computer, telling it something what to do. So what it talks about is how to program your brain with language and with thoughts and with pictures. That's neuro-linguistic programming. It was developed by several different people. One of the famous people is Richard Bandler. Developed this system called NLP. And NLP is designed to help you kind of control your brain a little bit better, to decide the kind of images, decide the kind of thoughts you want to have in your brain. And by doing that, by changing your thoughts, you will change your emotions and your actions. One of the key techniques of NLP is to take images that you have in your brain and to modify them and to change them. So a lot of times we have negative pictures in our head and we don't realize how powerful they are, how much they affect us, how they change the way we act, how they change the way we feel. And so what we want to do, look at the pictures that we make in our head and we want to choose them, you want to change them and choose better pictures. Let me give you an example. Let's talk about English class. English class. Imagine in your head an English class. What do you see? What pictures come into your head when I say English class? For example, do you see a room with a lot of students in it? Are they sitting at letter desks in rows? Are they moving a lot or are they still? What about a teacher? Where is the teacher? Is the teacher at the front of the class, standing above the students, talking down to them? Does the students look happy? Are they smiling? Or do they look bored? What about the quality of this picture in your head? Is it bright and sunny and colorful? Or is it kind of dark, maybe black and white? Is it loud? Is there music? Or is it quiet? Or is it silent? Is it big and in your face, close to you, or small or far away? All of these qualities of picture will change your emotional feelings. So for example, if we take this picture, we imagine this class, this is the image I have in my head, when I think English class. And you know, it's not a very positive one. It comes from an experience I had in Turkey. It's kind of the typical English class that I see in my head whenever I hear that word English class. It's kind of dark, there's no movement, it's not a happy picture. So what do I want to do if I want to change my belief about English class? One thing I can do is change the picture I make in my head. So for example, we can take that picture, we can change it, we can choose a better picture. Instead, I can see a circle of students. Let's imagine a circle of students. And then I'm gonna add color. Everybody is wearing nice colorful clothes. And then I imagine everybody is smiling, big smiles. And I imagine movement, and I add movement to the picture. So now people are up, they're jumping around, they're talking, they're alive. And I add sound, I add happy, talking, smiling, laughing, and maybe a little music in the background. I take this happy, colorful picture and I make it bigger in my head. I bring it closer to me and bigger so it fills up everything in front of me. Now do that yourself. Imagine this picture of a happy English class and make it big and colorful with sound, with laughter, with music. Does it change the way you feel about this word, English class? Probably does. So we can do this with anything, with any image. What you do is to first take your negative picture. So let's go back again to the negative, sad image of an English class. Maybe you can remember one from your past. What we're going to do now is look at negative picture. Then you are going to change it like it's a TV set. We are going to play around with it. So the first thing I want you to do is make it darker. So you have this picture, it's a negative picture, you have it in your brain, it's a negative memory. Make it darker. Make the picture darker in your head. Now, push it away from you. So if it's close to you, push it away so that it becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. Keep pushing it away until it disappears to nothing. Now suddenly think of the positive, happy picture. So replace it with the big, large, colorful, loud picture in your head of a happy, fun English class. See it in your head and then let yourself feel how it feels if you are in that picture. So put yourself into the picture. Step into it. So now you are in that English class with all these smiling, happy people, with all this color, with all this laughter, with all the music. Does it change how you feel? It should. It usually does. So what you want to do now is program yourself to do this every time. So what you do this same process again and again, maybe 50 times, maybe 100 times. You do it quickly. So for example, you go back to the negative image. Okay, see that negative class, all boring, terrible, old memory you have. And again, quickly make it darker, make it smaller, push it away from you. smaller, smaller, smaller until it disappears. And now suddenly, boom, see the big, happy, colorful picture again. This great, happy, wonderful English class. And step into the picture again. Feel yourself there with all these people who are laughing. They are having a great time. See the color. Make it big. Okay, great. Now back again to the negative one. The old memories. See it again. The old negative, terrible English class. And again, make it darker. Turn the light down, darker, darker. And now make it smaller and push it away. Further, further, further until it disappears and boom! See the big, happy, wonderful English class again. Color, laughter, happiness. Step into that picture. Be part of it. Now you can do this again, again, and again. In fact, you could do this every day, maybe 10 times or 20 times. If you are really motivated, you could do it 100 times in a row at the same time, very fast. You take the negative picture, you shrink it, you make it darker, you push it away, it disappears, suddenly, boom, a big, happy, positive, colorful picture. And you go back to the negative, disappear, boom, a big, happy, colorful, positive picture. Again, again, and again. So here's what happens. What's really interesting is when you do this again, again, and again, you are programming your brain like a computer. So after you do it enough times in the future, when you think English class or someone says English class, automatically this process happens. Automatically, boom, you see in your head a big, happy, colorful, wonderful picture and you feel really good. You're teaching yourself to feel good about this phrase or this idea or this experience called English class. And in this way, you can totally change your feelings about English class. You can do this with any negative memory or any negative image you have in your head. If you had several bad experiences with English, take those pictures, take those memories, do the same process. Look at them carefully, then make them darker, then smaller, then push them away, and then suddenly, boom, replace them with a big, positive, happy, colorful picture. And then join the picture. And back again, and again, and again, and again. You know, probably you need a total of 100 to 200 times. You can do it very, very fast. It just takes a few seconds. So in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you could do this 100 or 150 times. And you are programming your brain just like a computer to think in a more positive way. So you can totally change the way you feel, how you feel about English learning. You can totally change your old negative memories, beliefs, and feelings about English. What will this do for you? It will give you so much more energy. When you're learning English, it will totally change your feelings about English. That will help your motivation and that will cause you to learn faster. All of the things we are learning in this program, in these lessons, are about getting you to learn faster. It's not just about feeling happy about English, it's about learning more quickly, more efficiently. And it just so happens that having more positive emotions and more energy and more motivation will cause you to learn English much faster. I've seen this myself in my experiences as a teacher with many of my students. And there is also a lot of academic research about the same topic. And it all says the same thing. That when you are happy, when you are motivated, when you have strong positive feelings and thoughts about the language you are learning, in this case English, you learn much faster. That the psychology and the emotion is more important than the method. Good methods are important, of course. You want to use the best methods, but without the psychology, without the emotion, no method will work successfully. You absolutely must take care of this part of the learning process. You must manage your thoughts, your emotions, your motivation if you truly want to speak excellent English. So, your homework, go through this process. Take some of your negative feelings and memories about English, and then using the same process, see the picture, make it darker, smaller, push it away, and suddenly replace it with a big, strong, positive image, picture. And I want you to do this again and again. I want you to do this 100 times in a row, very quickly. I think you will find that it will make a big changes to the way you feel about English, and it will really boost up and strengthen your motivation. Okay, that is all for this lesson. I will see you for the vocabulary and the ministry. Take care. Bye bye. And if you are new to our channel, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel to get updated as I upload a new video. Bye bye.